Hello and welcome along to Greyhound Gold for another week. David Short and Leah Ernest with you. How's the week going, Leah?
Wonderful. It's nice and sunny out there when we thought it was going to be rainy.
Yeah, we'll take that. Take that sunshine on our back and hopefully turn it into a few winners as well. But before we do that, let's go back to last Saturday night. Feature final here at Cannington was the WA Bred Championship final. In box number 1, Firecloud begins really well. But on the outside of it, in box number 2, Momentum, gaining momentum through that first corner. These two pair off through that first corner into the back straight and keep on pouring on the pressure. You can see Historic Time starting to work into it a little bit behind them, but as they turn for home now, and again Momentum just able to get across, find the top. Firecloud really brave, sticks on pretty well and eventually finished in second position. And as I mentioned, an excellent run from Historic Time, who finishes the race off really well. Back in fourth position was Sunset Piper, but all honours with Momentum. 5:45 early, 18:25, 29:58, obliterated the previous race record. Congratulations to one of the great men in WA chasing, Cozzy D'Agostino. He's been involved for many, many years, going right back to the Champion Storm Act, going back to when I first started following this great sport. So absolutely delighted for him, Leah. He's a great man and he's going to have an awful lot of fun, not just with this particular Greyhound Momentum, but the whole litter look to be well above average.
I'm with you there, Shorty. I think we haven't seen the best yet of Momentum.
It's putting together a hot streak of wins, and the times have been excellent. We'll get to see this chaser strutting its stuff down at Mandurah on Friday night for Mandurah Cup heats, and that's where we go for our best bets and value plays to kick off. Best bet for me, race 2, number 2, Slick Langer. This son of Vellucci, she's been a proven producer, and this greyhound looks to be above average as well. On debut last time out, 21.93 over the 380 metres here at Cannington was an excellent performance. Only has to reproduce that here on Friday night to be getting the chocks. I'm happy enough to suggest that it can. Adam Smithson gets a run in 3 of my 4 tips this weekend, so he's a hot kennel. I'm sticking fat with him. And the value play for me Friday night down there in a heat of the Mandurah Cup, race 7, number 1, Jackson County. This greyhound does go particularly well at Mandurah over the 490 metres. Had 7 starts down there for 3 wins and 3 placings. His best is more than up to this, so I'll stick with the Michael Jackson fans. Get out the white glove and let's get behind Jackson County on Friday night. Race 2, number 2, the best. Race 7, number 1, the value. Leah, who's your best bet down there on Friday night for Mandurah Cup night?
I'm tipping in the heats, Shorty, and I've gone with race 4, number 6, Tiger Town. Comes up in heat 2. I was really impressed with his last 2 runs over the 490, coming out victorious. He pinged out of the boxes and led through the entirety of the race. So I think he can produce a similar run here, especially with his early speed and that vacant box to his left.
Yeah, for Shane Williams. Speaking of trainers that are having a great run, certainly the train has, and I wish him all the very best because he's got Nangar Russ going around on Thursday night across there at Angle Park in the Adelaide Cup heat. So fingers crossed for you, Shane-o, and Nangar Russ to run well over there at Angle Park on Thursday night, and then he'll be looking to butter up with a bit of Tiger Town action on Friday night.
And he's also been donating money to children's cancer, so it's really nice to see Shane come up with these wins because 10% is going towards children's cancer this month.
Indeed, isn't it amazing how when you do the right things it all comes back the other way, which is superb to see. Good on you, Shane-o. Good luck there with Tiger Town. What about a value play, Leah?
My value play is, Shorty, I was really stuck with this race. It was a really tough one, the third heat of the Group 3 Mandurah Cup, but I've gone with race 5, number 4, Momentum, and this field is hot. Red
Dynamite.
Hot. There is Sarong, Destruction, Gangnam Manelli, Stanger Moose, who's coming up for his 9th consecutive win.
8 in a row.
I know, so it was really tough, and that's why I think there's going to be some value in this race. But I've gone with Momentum because I had a look at some of the splits, and he can run just that touch quicker, which I think will be vital, especially because it's going to be bucketing down, so we will be having a wet track. So the trick is to get ahead.
Indeed, and we saw at the top of the program with our run of the week from the final last week just how well Momentum clicked through those gears, Leah. So you're jumping on board an in-form canine. That's your best. What about the value for Friday night?
That was my value.
Sorry, a Tiger Town value. There we go. Let's move straight on to Saturday night, shall we?
Well, there's so much happening at Mandurah.
Indeed.
That's fair enough. 5 heats of the Mandurah Cup.
Most definitely. And I'm thinking Saturday night, Cannington, we can get some bucks out of race 5, number 3, Midnight Asher. Now, this greyhound last week I thought was a sublime performance. Went sub 30 seconds. Anytime a young greyhound is going under that mark, you know they are well above average. And that looks to be the case. As we've touched on, Adam Smithson's got the team burning at the moment. It's drawn well here. I think he can go on with the job and make it 2 on the bounce Saturday night, race 5, the White Rug Midnight Asher. And the value play, race 6, number 5. We're looking to turn the lemons into lemonade. It's a lemon alert with Low Blow. Now, Low Blow is, of course, a greyhound that previously raced over there in the East Coast, and he's starting to measure up really nicely here. I thought it was a really nice performance last time out, hitting the line hard. I would expect in this race that there'll be a little bit of speed with Rhonda Lily up on top of the tempo, but this greyhound Low Blow I think can sit handy and be strong over the concluding stage, and potentially at the better price of the two, just be stronger in that home straight. So I'm going to be backing it each way. I'm happy to stick with it. Race 6, number 5, Low Blow. On to Saturday night, chasing for you, Leia, and your best bet on the program.
My best bet is towards the end of the card, Shorty, race 11, number 2, Brazil Manelli. This box draw and his early speed should pair really nicely, and it's only a small field of runners, so the 6 going around increases his chance. I think he's ticking all the boxes for me, Brazil Manelli.
Excellent. And value?
My value play, also a lemon alert, Shorty. So we've both gone with the lemon boxes for our value, and I'm tipping against your best here. I know Midnight Asher looks a very good chance, but I've gone with race 5, number 5, Paya Karoon.
That man Shane Williams again.
Again, and I'm hoping that he can get the chockies in this one for a bit of value. Has had a month off, this greyhound, so I think he'll be recharged and ready to hit the track, and can also run some handy last split, so I think one to look out in the tail end. And there's also not a stack of early pace, which is why I think Midnight Asher has a really good chance, but Paya Karoon can come in the concluding stages and hopefully get the chockies.
We're crossing swords, punters. It's game on. Let the games begin on Saturday night. Stellar weekend, though, as we touched on. Mandurah Cup heats Friday night, and Saturday night again. More outstanding chasing to look forward to. If you're looking for some options for this weekend, look no further than down there. Greyhounds WA, Mandurah, Friday night in particular, Leia. Just a great vibe down there. Wonderful food and beverage packages available for the punters to get involved with. And likewise here on a Saturday night at Cannington as well.
Yes, and of course then we have the final of the Group 3 Mandurah Cup next week, so definitely get on track for that. There's going to be free kids entertainment and also a golden ticket door prize for the Chasers restaurant.
Ooh, yes. Love a gold ticket.
We love it.
Willy Wonka style. Will we get an opportunity to go for a tour of the chocolate factory if we win the gold ticket, Leia?
Well, I'd love to see a chocolate waterfall somewhere. That would be delicious.
Indeed. You'll have to get down there to Mandurah to find out whether all that happens, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks as always for your company here on Greyhound Gold. It'll be on again this time next week. We'll join you then for our next big edition of Greyhound Gold.